So I cried at work yesterday during a client session and I want to talk about it. It's normal for me to get misty when a client shares something that really touches me. And then I can hold space for them. And then afterwards, I let myself feel that and release that. But there have been times that I have cried with clients. And when I was diagnosed with autism, I learned the name of that is synesthesia, and why I can see and feel music and why I feel other people's emotions as if they were my own. So much so that even I have a visceral reaction and I break out in a rash or something happens. I cried with some of the victims from the Las Vegas shooting. I cried with some of the kiddos that I worked with when their insurance changed and they couldn't work with me anymore. I cried for a teenager who I advocated about her neurodivergence to her parents, and they fired me for accusing their daughter of having a disability. And we cried in our final session together. I've cried for happy things. I've cried for the woman who so deeply wanted to be a mother and when it finally happened. I've cried with clients who have hit milestones or who recognize they don't react the way that they used to, and the things that used to bother them no longer do. I've cried with clients when our time has come to an end and the work that they wanted to do has been done. And yesterday I cried because a client shared that their childhood dog died last week, and last week was the 2-year anniversary of losing my soul dog, Marley. I did my best to stay grounded, but I could not control the emotions that were coming up for me. I think that it's a really powerful experience to feel that seen and validated and understood. And when my therapists have cried with me, that's exactly how I felt, that they get it. And why it's so important for therapists to have a therapist so I didn't lose my shit and make that session about me, or any other time a client tells a part of my story and I'm triggered. I know that I made a video about bad therapists, but I want you to know that if you've been harmed by a therapist or you're scared of therapy, that there are a lot of really good therapists out there who are trauma-informed, who genuinely are passionate about this line of work and that really care. And we think about you outside of session and we feel what you're feeling as if it were our own. And we are also human and we are just doing our best like you. And I just wanted to talk about that. So thanks for listening.